What up? What up? What up? What's going on, good people? DJ Bomber in the building. How are you? Hope you're doing excellent. Sensational. Another day, another opportunity to be great. So, let's just cut to the chase. First and foremost, I hope everybody's always doing well out here in these internet streets, DeFi corners and blocks and highways and streets. They call us plebs, like regular folks. And people in crypto have a funny way of always trying to downplay everything that people try to do and attach some type of comedic factor to it. But I'm not gonna keep y'all too long, man. But just be careful who you listen to out here, y'all. Be careful who you decide to give or lend your attention, your time, your energy, and most important, not even lend, but give your money to. Folks will stop at nothing to take what you have and convince you what they have is better than what you hold, so you need to get up off that and hand it over quick, fast, in a hurry. And then some of them will tell you what they have will help you earn more of what you gave up. How about that? And charge you a tax. They'll charge you a fee. Everything costs. But when you're a pleb or regular person, a newbie, you're some form of like novice, a neophyte. You're not familiar. You're not familiar with how wretched these DeFi streets can be, how dark these alleyways are. You might get caught up in a bad situation and find yourself regretting everything you did. Believing in a stranger who you'll probably never meet in life, including me. Don't take anything I say as face value. Always verify, do your own research, take your time, and understand what you're getting involved with. This is not hard. We only make it harder than what it needs to be. Could be already complicated enough. Just in Pulse Chain alone, you got thousands and thousands and thousands of coins, man. And the majority of these communities and sub-communities will want everyone to believe that they have the best idea, they have the best tokens, the best strategies, premier alpha over everyone else. Amazing what a day brings. Like, it's just out of control. You get lost in the sauce if you're not careful. Be careful who you listen to. It's at the point, I thought sometimes you think that people, it's true, you think that people probably, they change their minds, I don't even want to say they updated their worldview. They just changed their minds. Or maybe they never changed their mind. They were never serious in what they were saying to begin with, because we've seen the sudden changes within people and the opinions and their perspectives. and you ask yourself, what's going on? Is it because it's natural? Is it because this is what happens in life? Change is constant. We understand that. But when you're talking about these DeFi streets, there's only so much change you can deal with before you start really experiencing that negative change in your pocket, in your intangible wallets. That's not a feel-good situation. That's a very very bad situation. All these people who pretended to be, I mean, it's like an act. They put on an outfit, right? Get the makeup going. And it's like time to perform. Let me just go shuck and jive on the internet and corral the people and mesmerize them and entertain them and lull them to sleep with my charming words and ideas and thoughts. And so they'll like me, build my popularity up that way, build my clout. Let me chase clout. What can I do today to chase clout? Let me drop a donation address. Let me drop a crypto address and tell you, unfortunately, folks, I've experienced a loss. I'm not minimizing those of you who've done things and lost money in crypto, but why put that out there in the public for the world to know? Why you do that? Is it because you're just panicking and you know people are going to throw you some ones, a couple satoshis here and there? Man, crypto's lawless, man. It's every man for himself. Crypto's a solo sport. A phrase coined and turned by the one and only Stunner Breezy. True to form. I'm putting your information out there. Say, hey, by the way, folks, I must have made such and such and such and such, and I lost everything. Can you help me? What? You put your information out there on the internet? But a person like me, I'm too plebeian out here, man. I'm not gonna do that, because folks who do that, a lot of them get more than what they desired, man. That's how it is in this community. That's how it is. That's how it is. And sometimes some of the people that get wrecked and make certain mistakes, you wonder, weren't you here back in 2019? Weren't you here in 2020, 21, 22? And you still making these weird mistakes? You still making these weird mistakes? Ernie Savage, what's going on? Addy. WLO, what's up? Hello, future multimillionaires. See, that's the energy we need out here. That is the energy we need. Positive energy. Right? Envisioning greatness, success. Misery loves company, but success loves company too. What is your mind frame, folks? What is your mindset? Because ultimately, you have to make the decisions that work for you. You do. That's how this whole thing works. And you have to be good with the decisions you make. I've seen some people, man, too numerous to even mention, folks that have been around for the beginning of this whole hex thing, and something happens, they like, help. And the help is not just sending good vibes and words of encouragement. The help is for money. Could you help them get money and give money and this and that? RH turned out to be the giving tree on different level, man. Giving tree. People saw a pulse chain. They see it as like the only opportunity to just do the most. Folks are doing the absolute most right now, man. We're taking advantage because what's going to happen is, I'm going to tell y'all what's going to happen. Tin Top, what's going on, Tin Top? What they doing out here, Tin Top? What they doing? Jay, everything. What they doing out here, man? What these people doing out here, man? I'm going to tell y'all what's going to happen, right? Shout out to all y'all communities, all you builders out there, builders. Yo, I'm always going to remember 2023 and this whole builder psyop, fake, weak psyop talk that y'all try to create in this community, man. Come on, man. This builder stuff, man. Lucky number 8. You absolutely right. Crazy 8s. The 8 don't stop. In some circles, like the circle I subscribe to, the 8 represents light, infinity, and respect. But, a lot of these guys, man, shout out to y'all that, you're trying to put the best foot forward. You're not an RH Maxi. I like RH Max. I like being an RH Maxi and saying this. Who cares? It don't matter. I'm not judging anybody who's not. I'm not judging you who's not. It doesn't matter in the grand scheme of things, man. I'm trying to win out here. I'm not trying to bet on anybody else right now, man. This is that's what we doing, man. But I just don't like for these talking points from these people who say that the RH Maxis don't like builders. I don't like that lie that you builders espouse all the time, because that's a lie about builders are not liked or not welcome onto the pulse chain. That is BS. The builders who saying stuff like that not only is a crock of crap and trash. Who can stop anybody from building on any chain? Like, what are you talking about? Who can stop a builder from creating, developing, programming, coding? Who? Stop it. Stop it. Stop the nonsense. Weak attempts to throw shade at the RH believers. Like it's weird. It's just weird. If you building and you helping people make money and not get grifted and fleeced, hats off. That's bravo. That's a great thing. But if you did the opposite, kick rocks with zero shoes, not even socks, kick rocks with no shoes on, you get no support, no love, no adoration, none from me, zero. Why? That's what makes sense to me. Why am I going to support scammers? Why am I going to support grifters? Why am I going to support shady, nefarious, bad actors? Like, all of the above. Be gone. Vanish. We don't have time for that. We don't have time to think about any of that. We don't have time. We're in a time right now where we just passed the halving. We just passed the Bitcoin halving, y'all. You know what that means, folks? That means get ready. That's what that means, simple and plain. That means get ready. Because we don't know when, but we do know the sun will shine after every storm. And if you feel like you're in a storm right now because the prices are so low, tie your damn shoes up. Buckle, you know what I'm saying? Buckle, tie your belt. Put your big boy panties and big girl underwears and drawers and boxes on, because a lot of y'all be acting like pronouns like crazy. Sometimes I can't understand why these men be flexing with each other on the spaces. so hard. It's like, yo, man, y'all might as well, you're celebrating the rainbow, right? That's what you're doing, bro. I don't understand the energy y'all be putting out there. But shout out to y'all. If you LGBT, that's what you do. Shout out to you. Y'all be having all the mixed messages up the wazoo. Nobody cares because we just passed the Bitcoin halving. Yeah. Yeah. That's in the past. No more talk about that for the next whatever. Next time is 4 years from now. It is what it is. Who cares? We approaching the bull market. Some people say we're in the bull market. Nobody cares right now about none of that. When they're going to start caring is when those green candles start forming. And guess what? I'm going to tell you, y'all. This is what I surmise and this is what I think is going to happen. I'll tell you, true to form. And I'm not keeping y'all tonight. I'm not keeping y'all long, right? When you start seeing the main coins, the RH tokens booming, rocketing up, when you start seeing that, all these communities that have been throwing shade, we're going to see what happens with their tokens. We're going to see if they're really going to diamond hand whatever they holding. I'm telling you, watch what's about to happen, y'all. Watch what's about to happen, y'all. When the market starts to soar, a lot of these folks that's winning now, you're gonna see what's gonna happen with their coins. Because when when the hex token, pulse X, pulse chain, ink starts making the unbelievable, making unbelievers become believers, when it starts making the impossible become possible, because that's what the bull market brings. It makes the impossible become a reality. We're gonna see how these other communities are doing with their token. We're gonna see. We're gonna see if people are not gonna jeet everything they holding just to run and chase the candles. The real, yeah. Just to run and chase them green candles, pulse chain, pulse X, hex, ink. It is what it is. We understand that. I'm telling you now because I've already been through the cycles. I see, like I've learned a little bit about the human behavior with this market, quote unquote psychology. All this stuff that goes on. Right? Everybody saying, "Oh, we making money over here. You guys aren't." Ha ha. Sucks to be you. Ha ha ha. Hey, it's cool. It's cool, man. You saying nothing to me. Like for me, nah, man. Been through it already, man. Welcome the adversity. Like, yeah, take it all. It's all good. It's all good. Yeah. Yeah. These prices, yo, man, when new lows, bro. When new lows. I'm not worried about some all-time high right now because I understand cycles and I respect cycles and I respect history. A lot of these people, they just respect making money right now. They're not thinking about tomorrow. Shout out to the chat, man. Shout out to the chat. What y'all talking about, man? Yo, what y'all talking about, man? He said he's still getting rich. Zapco amp costs more than the cards. Addy says fire. Y'all pay everybody's dips. Hey, don't cry later, right? Hey. Yo, exactly. See, because people want to celebrate freedom. Freedom to do this, freedom to do that. Now your man is about some freedom. He's doing something about some freedom to sign. I mean, folks, man, I thought these people were rich. I thought they were retired. You know what I'm saying? They, freedom to do this, do that. You want to buy money, spend all this and that and this, giving them money instead of focusing on DCAing into what you got going on. If you decide to do that, because it's never financial advice. But you giving money elsewhere, donating. I mean, it might as well have charitable. There's going to be charity out here, man. Like, what charity case are we going to see on pretty this week or tomorrow, the end of this week, weekend, next week, about another person asking for some kind of funds? Like, yo, in this opportune time, in this crucial time, Nobody got time. No, this laser focus out here, man. You got to be careful who you listen to, because they'll make you believe that they are Neo from the Matrix. They'll make you believe that they are the one. Many of them suffer from a different type of narcissism. Special case. DSM manual number 8. Like some otherworldly type situation, man. Some of these guys speak and you listening to them talk, man. I just heard somebody talk and he calls himself, he has a name of a woman and a man together. I'm not giving him that much more light than that. A woman and a man together, and you listening to this person talk, and people are like, yo, this dude is the truth. They are the truth. Because, you know, pronouns. They say, yo, they are the truth. Oh, my goodness. Oh, my goodness. Guys, don't get tripped up. Don't get tripped up. Jay Everything is laughing. Salute to Jay Everything. Logie 33, let's effing go. New 2 got plankton. Time for church. Said time for church. No, we have to, you know, it's weird times, folks. You know, there's something about the older generation that's in the crypto space that I'm finding that's clashing. There's a clash going on, in my opinion, right? There's a clash because I hear it too in the spaces with young people lashing out at the old heads, the boomer generation, called boomers and all this stuff. You know, I'm in that generation. It's cool. It is what it is. I respect the youth too. I respect the youth coming behind us because, you know, they hold the torch. We passing it to them. You know, the millennials, they all understand things better than the boomers can any day, because I'm watching boomers like just embarrass themselves out here. They are, man. They doing a, y'all. Some of these guys, man, I'm like, yo, you guys are so cringeworthy, man. It's true. The millennials have a point. We be doing some cringeworthy stuff. Like, you really think people are going to take us serious? Missing the mark left and right. Like, I'll you know, like, in other words, boomers, these old school marketing tactics that the boomers are trying to do, it ain't working. Not in this crypto. It's just clearly not working. Those things used to work in the 70s, 80s, the 90s, early 20s, maybe after the 2000s. But now, modern day 2024, these old tactics don't work anymore, man. No one cares about filling up an arena. And what does that mean? That's not how you touching the people. The people, not everything is about social media and engineering and everything like that. Not this other. I don't understand it. I don't understand it, man. Missing the mark altogether, man. There's like a disconnect between the older group and the young. It is. There is a disconnect. That's why you have all these dinosaurs, respectfully, in you know, legacy world, alphabet agencies. Some of them just will never try to understand and wrap their heads around DeFi. They won't, right? Because they refuse to. It's not because they can't. They just refuse to. They stand in their own way, you know? And then you have millennials who do get it, who feel like sometimes they're invincible. And then they throw rocks at the elders, as if the elders, you know, don't matter. Meanwhile, the goal is to reach where the elders are at. Right? What's the whole thing with delaying anything about? Honoring yourself in the future. Doing something today that you could benefit from tomorrow. But people miss the mark. Miss the mark. You got to be careful who you listen to out here, man. You really have to be careful who you follow, who you listen to. Right? People don't see, like, it's like you don't know what you don't know. But at the same time, when you do know, you become a little bit more responsible. Like as a content creator, for example, I understand I have to be careful with what I'm saying because I'm cognizant of the fact that words have power and they have meaning, and you don't know who you're talking to in this vast open space called the internet. You don't know who's listening. And maybe something you say can trigger somebody in a negative way, or it can inspire someone in a positive way. And then when you do say things and people act on it and they don't have a good experience, people are going to look at you to blame. And I can't throw my hands up and be like, oh, not financial advice, oh, this and that weird tactics to avoid getting sued. But these people out here, they've been around since 2017 and they still making the same mistakes. There's some people that'll tell you, they've been around 2017 and they interviewing all kinds of people on their channel, modern day. And then the people they interview come to find out, they launch a coin that rugged the whole community. And then you look at these people that interviewed them because you gave them a platform to speak. And it's almost like because that person becomes somewhat of a catalyst. If it wasn't for that person who gave the platform, the people wouldn't have known who these grifters were. So you become responsible. You become accountable by default. Understand that. It's about this whole process. People want to be quick to talk about, I'm media, I'm journalism, I'm this and that. Give people my platform, and then you become complicit. And then folks start to think even more. Like, did you get you get paid off, right? But then y'all listen to these people that just don't even know what they're even doing. We just heard it. Look, I saw it in the chat. They said, yo, what was the greeting? Say, hello, future multimillionaires. Do y'all believe that that's what you're going to be? Those who are in the system, do you actually believe? Because I can't believe it more for you than you for yourself. This term right there, like this, like, do you really believe? Hello, future multi-millionaires. I can't want it for you more than you want it for yourself. And what does that mean? What does that entail? Future millionaires, how to become one in DeFi. What steps do you have to take to make sure that you realize that you achieve that? What steps? What do you have to do? What real sacrifices you have to make to ensure that occurs? You just gonna listen to everybody, Tom, Dick, and Harry, Susie, Lou, about everything, them crying to you or them telling you about their alpha and how the coins you hold are not worth nothing and everything they're shilling you is the best? This is a special time right now. Now it's like, yo, forget about last year. We can't think about last year. That's in the past. You can't do anything about yesterday. All we could think about is today, to be ready for the future. What is it that we're doing today that's going to help us benefit tomorrow? Like, really, that's all that matters, man. How are we going to position ourselves? Because historically, like a year after every halving, it's been fireworks. Fireworks, the markets. Fireworks for crypto. A year after every halving. Whether it's in the middle of the market, at the beginning, or towards the end, 1 year after this, like this time next year, man, that's what it's suggesting. We understand that, past doesn't guarantee future anything as far as results. But what are you doing now to prepare for that time when it comes? You can still go listen to everybody talk on the computer. You have the information that you need already. And it's not hard to find to prepare yourself. You don't need to inundate yourselves with a bunch of stuff. That's how you trip over your feet. It really is. You're gonna distract yourself in 300 different coins. Where's the focus? You think all 300 will hit? Man, I tell you, man. Hold on one second.
You don't have to work and slave. Let electricity do it for you.
Well, it seems like here we are again. Back to square one. What do you think of that? I have no idea what you're talking about. Well, you need to know what I'm talking about, because what I'm talking about, you have to know what I'm talking about. It's relevant. I mean, seriously, it's all relevant. What do you think? I mean, Batman and Robin, why you hiding in the corner hobnobbing? You must be slobbing. Dirty Sanchez, I know somebody named Muez who don't like me. Guess what? Who cares? About to drop like Shinnin', so be prepared. Don't act scared, eyes wider than Ric Flair. You smell like you fake, go stand over there. Where's my Dominican pound cake with the Haitian sprinkles? Some men sit down when they piss, they go tinkle. Supposed to be grown, but it sound like Rocky Bullwinkle. Mortal Kombat, whoopsie. I bought a bag of shit coins, the chart went whoopsie. Where's my wife? I need her to come soothe me, cause I bought a bag of promises and fallacies. I don't appreciate the disingenuous nature of your statement and your stance. Shut up. I'm from the Bronx, but I'm not Derek Jeter. You sold the coins, red candles, you a Jeter. I know some kids doing time for holding heaters. They put the grip by the waist next to the skeeter. A true seeker who likes to teach, relax, and kick my feet up, show the kids a better way. Other than being G'd up, find a better way. That's what it is, always. Peace.
And if that doesn't make you feel sorry for him, then you just a cold motherfucker.
Grand morning, grand rising, what the business is. I'm black, I understand what white privilege is. They say we ghetto cause we want more for our fellows to not get scammed and lose all their crypto. I grab the cello, make the sound of falsetto. I'm a priest, I don't break what's confidential. Factual, only deal with what's essential. Higher standards, you thinking backwards. If this was back in the day, you could roll up into backwoods. Or get slumped, body found in the backwoods. I got excited, so my wife it gave her blackwood. Not abusive things, I mean it was that good. Test me, I wish a nigga really would. The news said he got left where he stood. Nah, I open the scroll of papyrus. Knowledge deeper than Osiris. I throw the shells when I'm divining. Charity work, peace to all the Shriners. Mystical champions and esoteric writers. Allow misfortune to fall on whoever divides us.
Man, it's always like when you know, having a good time, everybody want to just come distract, man. Everybody want to just come distract. Not everybody, as far as like people I'm with here, man. But you know what I'm saying? I got family man. Boomer life. Yeah. Boomer. Yeah. Old. Who cares? Old age is a blessing. Yeah. I'm not even that old, but I understand. I don't make crypto mistakes though. Trust that. That's what really counts. That's what really counts, man. I don't make any mistakes with crypto like I used to. No. I learned the hard way. It's been years since I've been wrecked. Woo! And that's what I want for all y'all, to share the same sentiments. where you could say it's been years since you've been wrecked, if ever. That's what we trying to do here, to be careful who you listen to, folks. Yeah, I know it's the Wild Wild West. I understand it's the Wild Wild West. I get all that, but it's not an excuse for you to just go out there and just, shoot yourselves in the foot constantly, repeatedly, crash into brick walls. Nah, man. It feels good. It feels good to be in crypto, man. It feels good to at least just hold on to, a blockchain that's represented by a founder who tries to spit the truth to the whole of crypto, to the world about this whole thing, man. I mean, for real. Nobody in the community can stand close to him as far as accolades and accomplishments of what he's. No one in the community. Just give it up for Richard Hart, man. Give it up. Like, clap your hand for the man. Stop disrespecting, man. Just congratulate. Stop hating, man. For real. These people be hating for nothing. Talking all that nonsense and foolishness about how RH Maxis don't care for builders. No, the builders are too pussy. They don't have enough faith in their work. And they're scared. If they're scared to build on the chain, it's because they don't believe in their worth. They don't believe in their skills. They don't believe in anything they got going on. Because that's some of the weirdest, most disgusting types of lies I've ever even heard about a RH Maxi not liking builders because they don't want builders to build on a blockchain. Who can stop who from building on the blockchain? Who? Nobody. It's decentralized. Do you see the double talk that people do? The double talk, hypocrisy, two-faced nonsense that you hear. This is what you're hearing. Make it make sense. It doesn't make sense. You the owner of your keys. You the owner of doing whatever you're doing. Who can stop you to do whatever? Nonsense. All these lies these people do. They just want to take everything you have, take every opportunity to take everything you have. In an opportune time, one of the most opportune times we have right now is at these prices where they are right now. Because at some point in the future, we won't ever see these prices again. That's what folks have to know and understand. Everybody else launching their whatever they launching, yeah, let them launch. Let everybody launch whatever they got launching. I don't care. Yo, blessings for all y'all. Y'all making money, make money, make your money, make your money. Yeah. But I understand cycles too. And I understand certain things about human behavior and psychology. Because like I said, when the RH tokens start really doing what they're supposed to do, and you start seeing those price increases, price appreciation to the whatever levels, those people ask me if they're really gonna diamond hand their meme coins. Ask me if they're gonna diamond hand their tokens, right? Whatever tokens they hold it. Ask me if they're really gonna diamond hand, or will they not sell and go chase Hex, Pulse Chain, Pulse Hex, Because that's how it is, man. And a lot of them try to psych you out too. They try to psychologically introduce strategies to trick you out of a situation, make you feel like, you've been holding on to the Pulse Chain too long, so get rid of it. You've been holding on to the Pulse X too long, so get rid of it. Hex is 99% down. It ain't going nowhere. It's a dub. Oh, well, Richard is the only one that's going to pump the market. Like, can't even, all these things that people talk, all this nonsense they talking to psych you out, folks. Psych you out. And some of them don't even talk. Some of these fake so-called OGs will tell you, it's not even about Hex anymore. The ERC20, the main ERC20 coin that got us to where we are today, it's not even about that coin anymore. You mean to tell me it's not about that token anymore that got us here? I don't even care about the E-Hex, P-Hex narrative or all that. I don't care about none of that. I'm talking about then people are saying it's not even about Hex, it's about Pulse Chain. Bring the eyes on Pulse Chain. It's 14,000, how many thousand coins? There's a lot of eyes on it already. Was the whole world present? Did 8 billion people know about Hex when it reached 10,000 X gains? No. Keep it real. It's not going to take much for Pulse X to fly. It's not going to take much for Pulse Chain to fly at the levels it's at right now. You think it's not going to fly? Then sell, leave. It's just that simple. But they're not going to do that. They're going to try to convince you that what you're doing is wrong. They're going to try to convince you that if you believe in Pulse Chain, that if you believe in Hex, you believe in Pulse X and Ink, you're a loser. That's what they want to convince you, so that you could get up off of those valuable assets and buy their trash. And it is what it is. It's just what it is, man. If the trash is helping you make money, salute to you. That's a blessing. I'm not a hater. I'm a congratulator. Congratulate. But don't throw shade just because people want to hold on to certain assets where they know, okay, the founder right here, this is the founder right here, man. This is reputation, man. This is everything he's about. Like, and he wants to help people get mad gains. He's openly said that. If he has a mental problem, at least he's going to allow his mental problem to help people get mad gains. Like, no one talks like that. No one. No Brad Garlinghouse, Justin Sun, Charlie Lee, who abandoned Litecoin. None of them. Dan Larimer, who abandoned Steam and EOS and all these. None of them talk like that. Charles Hoskinson, a freaking professor. He's a university professor, might as well be an academic with the whole Cardano. It's like you're going to school dealing with Cardano. They don't speak the real like Richard. These BTC maxis that his peers, they don't speak like that. Where's Trace Mayer? Antonopoulos is just some weird guy that tries to come on, son. Like, come on, man. They don't talk the real, man. They don't speak the real. They don't talk about helping people. They don't talk about helping people get mad gains. Richard from where? Pittsburgh and Florida. He grew up from the bottom, from the mud, poverty. That's why he gets the term mad gains. And sometimes he hurls the N-word, whether you like it or not. He just, that's where he's from, man. Look at the picture. Surrounded by black faces. Came up poor. Now he's a middle-aged dude, whatever. I don't even know his age like that. But, let's say he's in his 40s, 45, mid-40s or whatever. Caked up. Has a wealth of knowledge and crypto under his belt. Wealthy beyond his means and trying to help the world and other people become wealthy. How you going to be mad at that, man? You think I'm going to listen to these whatever people in the bottom of the totem pole in the pyramid try to tell me otherwise, man? Try to tell me I've been wasting my time. Sacrifice, I've been wasting my time. Studying this, I've been wasting my time. Believing, I've been wasting my time in watching me 00 UTC getting cha-ching-ching every day with Hex. That's a waste of time. That's what y'all telling me? Come on, man. Please, man. Please. This is why y'all gotta. You can't listen to everybody that's talking. There are too many talking heads. There are too many people. They can't even think for themselves or formulate a thought, an original thought for themselves. All they do is regurgitate what someone else is telling them. And a lot of them have handlers, and a lot of them deal. They work in concert with one another. They have their own agendas. You could see that. You could see 11 months of proof. These past 11 months since the chain's been launched, you can see it as proof. You can see who's who. Unfortunately, we depend on social media to really get connected and stay abreast of the information that's going on. But you see who's who. You see who's who. Who's in your team and who's not. Who's been about it and who hasn't been. Who's been fake from the beginning. Like, if you come out here, if somebody would have come out here and say, listen, man, I'm just here to grift. You don't think people would still throw money at him? Tell me, listen, man. Let's be for real. Human beings are complicated. If the person just came out, people would throw money at him just for being honest. Be like, yo, man, I'm here, man. Yeah, I'm in the Hex community, Pulse Chain, yeah, man. And I just want to fleece all y'all, man. Here's my address. You know what I'm saying? I'm launching, you know what I'm saying? Asthma token. You know what I'm saying? Like, if you buy this token, it's going to help clear your lungs while you're holding on, you know what I'm saying, to the wallet and everything, but I'm just here to rug you. That's it, man. It's just all about the rug. Here's my address, man. You don't think people are going to just flood that with crypto? Because that's how simple-minded people are. I'm telling you. People have done it for less. You could tell anybody any type of sweet story, sweet situation of whatever, and they throwing money at them. And then you have other folks that think you can't question them for some weird sacrifice they do. People. It's unbelievable, man. Let me salute the chat before I bounce, man. clapping. AD is clapping. Dr. D. Raj, what's happening? What's happening? He got the goat emojis. You got the goat emojis up, Doc. Good to see you. Good to see you. Logi said, well, said, you don't have to listen to anyone at all. Just like exactly. Exactly. Although I like to go to Wonder Church. That's funny. But it's true. It's true. You don't have to listen to anybody at all. Blessings, Buffalo Heart in the building. Blessings. B Weezy in the building. B Weezy says, notice the Andrew Tate and Gary Cardona's. Oh wow. I mean, whether see, yeah. Like I'll say, oh wow, is because you got a lot of guys that talk that red pill talk, and they follow these personalities that just spew nonsense to the world, and these are your favorite YouTubers or hex influencers that support people like that. Like, I don't know, man. Easy says, also Richard been tweeting terrible. Yeah, our community doesn't get a lot of things, and some of it is so simple. Some of it is just so simple, man. But time will tell, and it is. They can't say some people didn't try. They can't. Eddie says facts. The community thinks Bitboy 2K views for post chain video is adoption. That's crazy. Exactly. This is what I'm saying about like the whole old ways of trying to mass adopt. I don't think the boomer generation gets it. I don't think anyone in the boomer generation is doing a good job. Like these are old ways. Even if this worked back in 2017 and 18, like to have somebody come on your panel, you're interviewing, or you speaking on a big channel, right? Hundreds of thousands, even million subscriber type channels. Maybe it worked back then. Ty Lopez and all that nonsense. And maybe it worked back then, but it's a new day. And crypto moves fast. And we gotta get with the times. Because the millennials get it. The millennials understand it's faster than anything. And I believe they have their hands on the pulse in a certain way. I even do behind the scenes when I speak to Pulse Nation, their marketing is on point. Their marketing, and they don't even try. They do it. It's on point. And sometimes I used to question until I go, "You sure you want to, and then they do it, and then it works. It works. So I just give it. I remove myself. I don't even judge anymore. I let the young people do what they do because they understand it more, and it catches fire, it catches legs, it catches the attention that a lot of these old heads like myself think that we know better, and we don't. We fall short. We fall short. I hear a lot of people talk. Hear a lot of people talk about who they talking to, who they met on board. They're gonna go to this meeting, this conference, this and that. That's fine, but I don't think it's effective anymore. Because if it was really, really, really effective, it might be represented or reflected in the charts. Maybe it just might be reflected in the charts. You see, like that time with the wrapping of the NASCAR, all this money. And what happened? Granted, the market was different back then. We were still kind of dealing with the bull market back then in 21. And what about the soccer team? What happened with that? And a whole bunch of other stuff. Hell, even the movie. An entire movie was put out, which is great because, it shows the world. It's like, okay, you got a film. This is documented. This is a real film. To show the world about, hey, what's going on, and then is it reflected in the charts, folks? Let's really look at things for what they are. It's not about shade; it's about realism. It's about realism, man. Go back to the drawing board, and a lot of young people who are tapped into something that can really take this and bring it to another level, and just provide the guidance as the elders, provide some kind of guidance, maybe counsel, information, maybe some wisdom, whatever, and just watch him take the thing by the horns and run, man. Come on, man. Man, relax, man. You don't think people are gonna see this thing regardless? When the bull market comes, you could throw anything at the bull market and you make money. So Pulse Chain right here, we so ready to take off. We've been taking off already. RH just issued a tweet already saying that, to Ethereum again, trying to let the Ethereum people know, listen, you got copies over on the chain already. On a chain within within a year, some of these coins went up 5,000x, and you know, some even went up even higher. Some even went up even higher. I mean, come on, man. What? We've been ready. Like, it's not about, oh, there's dead for Pulse Chain. There's no adoption. There's plenty of that's all talk. That's all smoke and mirrors. They want you to exit out, and so that they can have everything. They don't want It is the thing, man. People don't want you to be successful in life, and especially when it comes to anything related to money and crypto. Because right here we have the best chance right now versus everything else available. Everything else financially available to try to help people, you know, uproot themselves out of debt, invest, or what. Crypto's the best asset class right here that's afforded to the common person, the pleb, the regular schmegular, everyday regular common folks, to make something out of themselves monetarily for the future. It's right here. It's in this. It's right here, man. Right here. This is a gift, and people don't see it. These prices right here at Pulse Chain and Undersack, it's a gift. People are still pissed off, maybe because they over leveraged. A year later, they still whatever. But at this point, whatever. Some people took their loss. All right, goodbye. Do what you do. Live your life. But if you don't see this right now as an opportunity, a ripe opportunity, I don't know what else to tell you. Because I'm going to tell you what. When the markets it starts to rage and the bull market is really doing what it's supposed to do, you're going to look back at this time and wish you shoulda, coulda, woulda. Oh, man. Yo, remember when it was at 4 zeros and a number and this and that and that? Yeah, that's now. Take advantage. If you're scared, then I understand. But if you're not, then, you know, you might do something that you will, you know, be happy for in the future. Who knows? I'm not going to cry. I'm not going to listen to folks, you know, trying to downplay the entire chain. Nah, man, it's too much. There's too much riding on this. There's just too much riding on this to just get off the train. And I'm in it to win it, for real. That's it. And there's nothing again. And not the creator tell me my time is up, and I go with the creator, where I, you know, return to the essence. Other than that, I'm here. That's it, man. That's it. There's nothing more to talk about. There's nothing more to talk about. Y'all crazy with it, man. Y'all doing some other stuff. Yo, bless your heart. Go launch whatever 100,000 coin, blah blah blah, whatever. You go 3 million X. Good for y'all. Good for y'all. You know what I'm saying? That's good. Because that's more positive for Pulse Chain. That's what y'all fail to realize. A lot of y'all communities that talk about, oh, you know, look, y'all not doing nothing. We went up 200,000 X and this and that and that and this. Okay, that's good. That's a positive for Pulse Chain. May not be Hex, may not be Pulse X, Pulse Chain, and Ink, but guess what? It's a positive for the chain. Look what you were able to do on this chain. Did you do that on something else? Did you do that on some Aave or Avalanche? Did you do that on, you know, Arbiter? Did you do that on Solana? Did you do it on Ethereum? No, right? You did it here. You did it here, where it counts. Where it counts, and it's all verified. It is what it is. Thoughts, man. I see you, man. What's going on, man? What's going on? Thoughts, child in the building. Logi 33 says, exactly. 100%. That's it. People want it for themselves. They don't want you to have it. Because it's never enough. You already have to suffer and deal with certain things where you just constantly want more. And so when you have a segment of people that just tell you to get rid of it, it's because they want it. Because whatever they have, and it could be whales too. It could be whales, all kinds of whatever. They just want you to get rid of what you have so they could take it all from you and laugh. And in many cases, you can't recover what you lost. You never know. Because if these prices run and go, it's not a good feeling, bro. It's not a good feeling. And I've been there years ago. Ever since I discovered Hex, I decided to get into Hex. Like, man, there's nothing wrecked. I have nothing wrecked. I experienced nothing about anything being wrecked. Wrecked where? And that's a blessing, because all that was happening for the most part, I got in at 17. I was getting wrecked in 17. I got wrecked in 18, and 19 is when things changed for me, which was a blessing. I didn't get in Hex though, but when I got in Hex at 21, there was no turning back. Like, as far as like, yo, there's nothing. I'm comfortable, like, because I'm at ease. I sleep good at night. I don't have to, like, watch a computer, this and that, be anxious and scared and nervous and all kinds. Nah, none of that. That's a blessing. People don't understand the gift that we have right now. They don't see this as a moment to really take advantage of. But again, once this leaves us, once these prices leave us, people are going to understand that they didn't know the value of what they had until they lost it. You know? Facts. Facts. The next best thing is a promise. Or you just like, exactly, aimless. You just, 100%, folks, 100%. Look good, people. It's about that time, man. Bless your hearts. It's nothing but success. Look, man, like that comment again, man. I'm just, what was it? Hello, future millionaires. Hello, future individuals who are doing everything they can to be better people. Who are doing everything they can to be better people in mind, body, spirit. That's what this means to me about future millionaires, because what it is, future multimillionaires, I believe we already are multimillionaires. It's just the time and the money has to catch up to us. It's marvelous. It's marvelous, folks. It's marvelous. Peace.